Um, test, test, test. Okay, just gonna get some things set up. Okay, there we are. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. Including those of you watching this on the VOD on Twitch or YouTube. Yeah, as always, we're just gonna get started, I guess. Hang on, I might turn the game volume down a little bit. There we go. Now, we don't really have much of a plan for this stream. But I do kind of want to keep building the building that we have here, so that's what we'll do. Along with making progress as normal. Also, thank you to the Serum. Anyway, thank you for following while I was offline. So. I think we need to fix that back wall a little bit. Ants621. Thank you for the follow as well. If you're watching, I hope you're enjoying the stream. I mean, we just started, so. Hello there. Hope you're going well. We're just doing some driving as normal. Accidentally zoomed in. Ah, that's good to hear. Yeah. Sorry about that. Don't worry, you're not missing anything this early on. Wow. This road goes really close to this rock here. Welcome back. I was just saying this road goes quite close to this rock, which is kind of odd. You don't see that often. Nice frame rate. Yeah, it jumps around quite a bit. But because I'm towing a car and that's not really meant to happen, it's yeah, the game doesn't get too happy about that. You get like 25 when playing normally? Yeah, I get up to 60 when I'm playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. And I have a fairly okay computer. I'd say it's mid-tier. Ooh. Yeah, and there's lag spikes like that. Anyways, I'm curious, how did you find the stream? Man, it's bouncing all over the place. No, careful. Gotta stay away from the light poles. I mean, anything really. There's no way we'd stop in time for this thing, so we're gonna go right past it. Shrimp Socks advertising channel. Ah. Oh, I think they I think they set it up to give me a shout out there, maybe. Cause I don't really advertise there like myself. That's nice of them. Always good to have a new viewer though. Kahal, ah, yeah. Nah, you're not. It's easy to misremember the name of a Discord channel. But yes, the plan is for today. ADHD mood. Plan is to keep building our little rooftop house. And maybe actually make some stairs to go up there. Since I think that's kind of a thing you need in a building. Ooh. But yeah, man, sometimes I just don't know what to say. I'll give a tour next time we stop of the place. Ooh. Kick this cactus out. Kahal, thank you for the subscription. Hello there. Hang on, let me give you a shout out real quick. Feel free to check out Kahal, everybody. Absolutely incredible streamer. Eight gigs of RAM, a 10th Gen i5, and just the integrated graphics, yeah. I'd say the integrated graphics is the bottleneck there. Also, 21 months. I really need to create some more subscription badges, because honestly, when I first started doing it, I did not think I'd be streaming for this long. Thought it'd just be a hobby I'd try out and then give up, but I've met so many nice people that it would just be a shame to leave. It's a laptop, so you don't think upgrading the GPU is an option? Oh, fair enough. I've dealt with laptops with GPUs, like their own non-integrated ones. What is it called? A mobile GPU or something? And yeah, they tend to fry themselves, especially on Macs. They overheat badly. Yes, Carhol, I hope you're going well. Thanks again for the subscription. It really means a lot. And if anyone's online and hasn't heard about Carhol, please drop him a follow. Slow day at work? And that's always nice. That means nothing's going terribly wrong. It's an HP, so you're just waiting for the hinges to commit die. Hang on. What is it? I was gonna say I have an old HP laptop just on my balcony, rusting away, but then I realized it's not an HP. It's a Toshiba. Back when Toshiba made laptops. And trust me, being left to rot on a balcony was the kindest fate for that laptop. Carl has been kind of feeling like playing this again sometime. How long has it been, Carl? A few months? I'd say wait until the next update, and then it will feel like a whole new game when you come back to it. Yes, it's the Toshiba Satellite Pro, some model. It was absolutely chock full of some really nasty malware. And I couldn't reset it because it didn't support booting from USB, and the CD drive was dead. So I pulled the hard drive out, wiped it in an iMac, and yeah, took everything else of use, like the RAM, and then I decided to just leave it on the balcony as an experiment. WDG. You last played not long after the last update. What was added there? I feel like that was the update where we got the vans. Yeah. The thing about Toshiba is they insisted on using a weird proprietary BIOS for a really long time, like until the 2010s. And it was not good. Was not good at all. We've got a ladder here. A 2105. Yeah, like the Toshiba BIOS was notoriously terrible. For the longest time, and then they kind of just fizzled out and stopped making laptops. What do Toshiba make nowadays? That's an interesting question. You made yourself a Windows 3.1 virtual machine. I had that running natively at one point, but then I upgraded to 95. And not like back in the day, like 2 years ago. Vault bug. That's an interesting way. Hang on, I'm just going to Toshiba's website. See what they do. They don't say. Okay, so energy systems, infrastructure, batteries. Yeah, mostly like air conditioning and stuff. But yeah, not really computing or consumer electronics anymore. Something interesting I sort of like heard of on YouTube recently is the story of Philips. And how Philips was this like huge company. And then they sort of just fizzled out, and now they only make electric toothbrushes. Sass. Sounds like something from a YTP. Right, do we have any bicycle baskets? That's what we really need. IPS. I think that's an acronym for something, but I can't remember what. Yeah, RCA. That's just sad, really. They kind of, bet the farm on a video disc format, didn't they? And then tape-based home media took off. They were just too early to the concept. Video vinyl, yeah. Not even Laserdisc. Lots of soccer balls. Wonder if you could play an actual game of soccer in multiplayer. Or football. Or... It's confusing, that game has so many names. Ooh, what's this? Dr. Delvin says, the best of time zones to you and yours. Ooh, speaking of time zones... Hang on, I've got something. If I can find it. No. Oh yeah, here we are. A Telecom phone card that gives you 4 free games at Time Zone Interactive. And you know what's the most shocking about this? Somebody used up this entire $20 phone card in one call. That must have been an international call. And I'll... yeah. Communication used to be expensive, man. Ooh, 10 liters of petrol. That's diesel. I modified the language file so it says petrol instead of gas, because that's what I'm more familiar with. And I even set it to Australian rather than English. Yeah, that's about... Oh. Thought a rabbit just landed on me then, but I think it was just this bed falling over. We shall... Oh, that's full of wood shards. We shall take these pallets. I still need to find a bicycle basket before I go any further, but we should be able to do that, right? By the end of the stream, we're going to have a whole gigantic pile of pallets there and still no bike basket. That's my theory. I'm very excited for the next update that's coming for this game. That's just a theory, a game theory. But I talk about this pretty much every stream. But basically, they're redoing the all of the terrain, which for one thing means our old saves might not work anymore. And for another thing, means we'll probably be getting stuff like flowing water and buildings and things in future updates after that. Along with increased stability, which is always nice. Oh, that was a lag spike. Yeah, the problem at the moment is the terrain generation starts breaking down a bit the further you go. And you end up with like super duper steep mountains and repeating structures and stuff like that. So maybe with the update that's going to be a bit more natural perhaps. We still don't know when it's coming out though. It could be months away still. You watched Shrimp lure a zombie into a terrain hole the other night. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. You can probably say goodbye to gigantic voids in the world when the update comes out. Honestly, I have mixed feelings about the zombies. On one hand, they're kind of humorous, and on the other hand, it's kind of strange to have something else that speaks. And on the third hand, if they get too out of hand, then it might just become another zombie game, of which there are many. So it's good that they give you an option to turn them off. I have them turned off, personally. Yeah, it kind of feels less lonely when you have other beings talking to you. But yeah, look at all those mesas out there. That's what I'm talking about with the terrain generation sort of malfunctioning a bit. There's a lot of them. There are also bugged seeds. Carl, have I shown you the bugged seed? I think it is. I found on multiplayer a while back. I mean, I might need to show that off again. Because it's the most broken thing I've seen in this game. There's 2 starter houses somehow. Which kind of makes me think maybe it was edited with a mod somehow, but it's very, very odd. You know what, at the next stop we'll save the game and I'll show that mess to everybody. Something I really like about the multiplayer feature of this game is that you can save a world that you joined and then have your own copy of it. I hope they don't take that out in the future because it's kind of fun. I talked about this last stream as well, but when you're playing multiplayer and suddenly everything starts glitching out, it's impossible to tell if the game itself is breaking or if someone is just using cheats. And look how zigzaggy this road is, that's another example. So who knows, maybe that'll be fixed in the update. Why am I driving, like, totally zoomed in? Yeah, or someone just has too many unsecured spare headlights in their trunk, yep. But that's the thing. If one person has physics lock turned off in multiplayer, physics lock works for nobody. And everything goes flying and then teleporting back in and glitching all over the place. It's all part of the fun though, really. Let's stop there for the night. That was a bit more violent than anticipated. Oh no. Damn it! Oh no, we're gonna have to load the save. That's a shame. The car came unstuck. Oh well, I'll show off the glitchiness. I have a lot of slightly cursed saves in this game. Yes, here it is. Look at this. It's just a hole. And there's no way to get out. It's so weird. Put a car in it. I mean, it's a car hole. I mean, van hole will have to do. Let's follow it down. And see if we live. Nope. What I want to see though, is this actually a bugged seed, or is it some other sort of problem? In fact, let's get down there first. I forgot to open the other door. This is so trippy. But yeah, this is what it's like down here. There's basically an identical copy of the house. There's a toilet somewhere that just broke. And I think there's a way inside somewhere. Yes. It is kind of weird. There's a corpse because this was multiplayer and that guy died, I guess. The door of a golf and the rest of the golf with someone still glitched out sitting in it. This is like the it's like Pompeii here. But yeah, it's a different house down here with different items. Like you see, it's the other motorcycle. I love how the doors just opens to nothingness. Guys, how do I go outside? It's honestly, yeah, very strange, and I think it has been. I think it is a modification somehow. But yes, very odd. That'll take a while, so I might upload that. Might upload that photo. Yeah, it takes a while to load. Oh, I forgot to check the seed, damn it. Oh well, I'll do it next time I die and have to load. There we go. That was actually not as long as I thought it would be. Road took a while to load in, usually does. Nothing out of the ordinary. Traveling exactly west as well. Right, just kind of retracing our steps now. Well, is it retracing your steps if you're following the same path you did before in the same direction? There are those rocks again that the road goes weirdly close to. Very curious. Oh, dodge that. Oh god, it's so glitchy. Wonder if turning off driving head bob would improve things. This is what you get when you tow a car in this game. And stop towing, but I need that car. To store all the garbage that doesn't fit in the van. Okay, things have calmed down a bit now. That's good. Well, does anybody have any ideas for this? Any interior decoration ideas or stuff like that? Definitely gonna have a bathroom on the second floor. Feng Shui is way off. I mean, so is the center of balance. And we don't actually have much furniture in there yet. Alright, time to sleep. Let's skip that diner this time. Unless anything interesting spawns. Yes, this is jalopy music. Because I am a fan of that game. Not even any vehicles this time? Oh, no thank you. Skip. Yeah, Jalopy's very chill. Except that one time I had to push the car across an entire country because I was broke and the engine was dead. Right, we're back on this road. Well, it's the same road, but bouncier than it usually is. Why do I always drive zoomed in like this? I don't know. I don't think it reduces lag. If anything, it probably makes the lag worse. Or has no effect. Yep. Windows XP out of box experience music. Oh, bumped the microphone, sorry. It's actually really good music. Title.wma. What's the actual name of this piece? I know it has one. I mean, I think it does. Yeah, me neither. That looks like it's just you and me, Ants. Kind of chill. Relaxing. Man, it is really good music. Haven't heard it in a while. And I don't think this one's a MIDI either. Like it was actually performed. I know the Windows 95 Clouds song is a MIDI. I'm not falling for that. Oh. And right after we have a Pasca jump scare. I did actually jump a little bit at that. You'd probably add some less chill music. You mean like this, or even less chill than this? Some metal, fair enough. Look at this, there's like hardly any mesas now. I mean, we are heading into a grass biome, so that's probably why. Whoa, nope, are we turning away from that? Yeah, let's do a shortcut. Shooting? Nah. The desert is here for me to drive on. Look at the rev counter. Just flashing. Oh, tree. A bus stop. Tell that to the judge. I mean, technically speaking, I am the highest authority on this stream because I have no moderators. Never needed any. Ooh, that's a good speedrun boat. That's another good speedrun boat. And yeah, there's like no mesas. That's really weird. It seems to happen though. Like when you get further in, the game will generate like a whole bunch in one area and then leave somewhere else entirely blank. No mesas. There's a dust storm out. Actually, no, that might be just a cloud. This song's a bit loud, so I'm going to turn the radio down a little. Oh, grass. Also, time to sleep, I think. The song isn't even really relevant since we're not driving a truck this playthrough. Still can't believe Rowan Atkinson sung this. Yeah, Rowan Atkinson, the actor for Mr. Bean. Man, so much grass. I feel like grass biomes are neat, but they could be better implemented, maybe. Like, maybe more than just grass, some trees, perhaps. And, I mean, alive trees. That messes with the aesthetic. I mean, it does kind of have that Windows XP vibe, which is kind of cool. Oh, yep, sorry, ads. You returned from the capitalism realm. What ads did you get? I'm curious. What corporations paid to get themselves in your vision? Halo. Sounds about right. I've never actually played Halo. And I don't plan to. But I do know an interesting fact. In that it was originally supposed to be released for the iMac. In fact, I think there was a version released for the original iMac. Which I actually have. I have a few OG iMacs on my shelf there. I mean, they're kind of hidden behind the wetsuits at the moment, but yeah. Halo was originally going to be for the iMac. Yeah, I have a lot of vintage electronics. You may have noticed that this board with all the names on it, that is the lid of a 2009, actually maybe 8 MacBook Pro. You have an SNES and a PS2. I don't have an SNES, but at one point I had 20 Super Famicoms. Now I only have one, but it's in the original box. I've got every PlayStation in the original box, except for the PS5 and PS3. And I only have the PS4 because a family member bought it on sale and then never used it. I have a Nintendo Power Glove, which I used to wear quite a lot. It was sort of like my thing on stream before I appeared as you know me today. Still stings a bit that PS2s are considered vintage. We'll get over it someday. I mean, technically the PS3 and the Wii and the 360 are considered vintage now. I have 2 360s, by the way, and 3 OG Xboxes, but no cables or controllers. And like 5 Wiis, because this thrift shop near me always has tons of Wiis just like in buckets of random electronics. Usually in absolutely terrible condition with no cables or anything, so every time I see one I just like pick it up. Because one day it's going to be worth as much as a Nintendo Entertainment System is now. Turns to dust. You know, it is kind of funny. There is a semi-decent chance that the PS4 will outlive the PS5. Because Sony has come out and said that the PS5 is entering the latter part of its life cycle already. What are we, like 3 years in? I mean, to be fair, there was only like 6 years between the NES and the SNES, so maybe they're trying to speed things up to those kind of rates for console generations. In fact, what are we? We're six years into the Wii's lifespan now. No, not the Wii, the Switch. Pretty sure the Wii's old enough to drink by now. But yes, I have sort of an addiction to collecting old technology when I see it for sale at a good price. The Wii turns 18 this year, actually. Huh. So, yeah. I mean, in Germany, it's already able to drink, but here in Australia, it would be able to drink this year. And in the States, it's got, what, 3 years to go? 4? I don't know. Canada too. This gives me another idea. I just thought this up right this second. I think AI car driving technology should have to be around for 16 years before it can legally be used to drive a car. Because that's how long a human has to wait, that's how long AI systems should have to wait as well. The Wii is definitely turning to alcoholism with all the shovelware it had. I mean, the thing about shovelware is sure there's a lot of it, but eventually all of that kind of sinks to the bottom of the thrift store bargain bins. And what people remember is the good games. So that's all that really matters. I'm pretty sure the Wii was the best-selling console of that generation, wasn't it? Maybe that was the PS3. 2020. They made Just Dance until 2020. That's shovelware. I mean, I guess so. But at that point, they were just killing an already dead horse. I wouldn't know, I haven't played it or watched people play it. Although my family did used to play a lot of SingStar on the PS2, so... maybe. That could be considered. You know what I think about the Wii? I think that if they added DVD playback functionality to the Wii, it would have, like, gone so much further than it already did. It was already super successful. But if they added DVD playback, man, it would have reached like PS2 levels of success. Especially since the controller was already like perfectly remote shaped and optimized. And the crazy thing is, there was actually plans for DVD playback on the Wii. But they scrapped it because they would have had to pay a license to Dolby. I feel like they could have just sold DVD functionality through the Wii channel, like the Wii Shop channel, and just paid for the license that way for the people who wanted DVD playback. Because that's what Microsoft did with the 360 and the OG Xbox. They sold like an infrared receiver for basically the cost of the license. I think Sony just coughed up and had it by default on the PS2, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they did. Anyways. Yeah, that's why it was so successful. And the fact that it can read DVDs out of the box as well with no additional purchases or anything. Hey, let me look something up. Yeah. You know what's kind of funny? The PS3 was the last Sony console that could read CDs. But the Xbox, like the newest Xbox, still can. Which is especially ironic because Sony helped create the CD format in the first place, and now they've just kind of abandoned it. But it seems like they've gone to extra effort to leave that feature out because it can play Blu-rays and DVDs, and the CD standard is part of that, so it should be able to play that by default, but it can't. I mean, in any case, I doubt many people miss it. You know what is funny? The Xbox 360 has HD DVD support, and the PS3 has Blu-ray support. And guess which console was more successful? I mean, that wasn't the only reason for PS3's success. SSA. SA. Ooh, a book. I kind of wish we could import, like, EPUBs into the game, or PDFs, and have them appear as the actual books. That'd be neat. Any bike baskets? Not this kind, the kind with a lid. There's some tech Japanese granddad who's very disappointed. Oh, blood, lovely. Always nice to see that. I swear these drawers could open at some point, and now they don't. I need to go back to an early version of the game and check to make sure I'm not going insane. They never opened, not that you know of. I feel like I remember that, though. Maybe it was a mod or something. Dementia. Yeah, that reminds me, I had to replace my pillow recently. Because it was so old, the memory foam had dementia. Unfunny joke I thought of. Based on a true story, though. $4,078. And a slight incline. Hang on. Car hole. Is that... Tamario? Tamo Mario? That is hilarious. And that's better than any animated emote I have ever created. That's so funny. Also made this one, let's see. That's a spinning leak, right? That old meme? I still love my shocked zombie emote. With a finished folk song. Nice. I feel like I need a button, like hotkeyed, to post the Groundhog Day emote. Because I could get a lot of use out of that. Especially in situations like earlier in the stream where I forgot to save. Talking about making that emote yesterday. Oh, that's fast then. Got on that quick. Most of my emotes are actual photos, and I think I need to just trace over them and give them simpler colors, so you can actually see what they are. Two days of no parts at work explains that.
Hello, Moto.
I always forget how loud that is. Hi there, Shaz. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're going well. Could be better. I mean, that's the case for everyone, really. Oh. What is going on? Oh. That's what's going on. You lost out on an auction that sold for $21, worth about $500 to $600. Yeah, that hurts. I've had the same thing happen. I was wondering, why is it going slow? It's because the bearings in this engine must be glowing. I really should have paid attention because this car does have an oil light. Oh, you mean a mechanical calculator? 6 of them as well. Ouch. Ah, well. Not a calculator per se? Interesting. Can you send a link for us to have a look at, or tell us the brand name or something? Because I'm curious now. It's 2-stroke but has oil light. Makes sense. I guess that's for when the oil mixture is wrong. I mean, to be fair, I did stick a non 2-stroke engine in, so maybe it has a light just for that situation. Oh. But yes, it does have an oil light. Oh. I mean, in real life, the oil light is commonly referred to as the too late light. I kind of like to see something like that in this game at some point, where if you run the engine without proper lubrication, then it eventually just locks up and you have to drag out a spare or push it until you find another one. But yeah, I think this game really needs that extra pinch of challenge. Welcome back. What was it for this time? Halo again. Interesting. Yeah, I was just saying, when it turns on, it's too late. Unless that engine was made by Toyota in the 90s, in which case you've got time. Oh. Let's have a look at this ad. Now let me turn on. I'll save the game first. Then I'll turn on screen capture. Okay, there we go. Do you like my wallpaper, by the way? Ah, interesting. Didn't watch the ad, was playing with Windows 3.1? Nice. Wow. What are these? Ah, they look like they're from a toll booth or something, maybe. It's about $600 worth and it sold for 21. Wow. Wow. Here, looks like it's from... Yeah. Because it says bike, I'd say maybe... Maybe they've all come from different sources. Very curious, though. Well, there'll be other stuff. Interesting. $21. What's the next item? Karaoke system. That sold for $101. I'm kind of curious. What do they have? What do they have? Man, this page loads slowly. Oh, a tractor. Only 9 items. Huh. Hay. A bunch of hay. Let's see, view items. Ah, here we are. Corona light. Fisher Price Airport. People are bidding on these. Usually there's like 200, but hasn't got a whole lot in lately. Probably changed during during spring cleanup. Yeah, you see I do the angry mouse clicks, yeah. It's insane how cheap flat screen TVs are now, like used. basically one from 5-10 years ago is worthless. Huh. Antique phone. It'd be kind of cool to like hook one of these up to another one and have like your own telephone exchange. Ends next Wednesday, so things are cheap for now. I'm getting distracted. I should be playing the game. But it's so interesting. Ah, there's not many pages. Live, laugh, love signs. Hmm. Yeah, interesting. Comics. Pennies. Stereo. Wow. These are so cheap here. Like, you can get one of these for, yeah, $5, but it's gonna sell for more than that. Pretty insane. You can look at past auctions too, or chainsaw. Another chainsaw. Two bags of sand, good for weight in the car. That's something you'd expect to see in this game. Stuff for weighing down the car. School chairs. And hot tub steps. Interesting. Good for holding tent legs down. Oh, the sandbags, yeah. Right. Sorry. I got very distracted there. I need to do a stream that's just all looking at online auctions and stuff. Shaz, what would you say is the best buy you've had in an auction like that? What's the best thing you've actually managed to purchase? Ant says buying a Best Buy. Ah, no worries. And I think I'd probably have to as well. Bought some old antique fans pretty cheap. The Karen signs are... I mean the live, laugh, love signs that we saw in that auction. Please vaccinate your kids, Karen. We don't want a polio outbreak again. Weren't there some places that were having chicken pox or measles outbreaks? Yeah. America. And I wouldn't be surprised if we've had that here in Australia too recently. This is an interesting biome. The ground's kind of like brownish. Like dirt, maybe. You don't see that often in this game. Wow, we're nearly at 4,100. That's not bad. Oh, too fast to stop there. And there's no mesas in sight either. Actually, just over that hill there is. Yeah, barely even behind us either. Cats and furries. Oh, oh no, 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 no. Oh, that was close. One sec, I gotta check something. Thanks for waiting. Okay, things are steadying out again. But yeah, there's like almost no mesas nearby, which is quite odd for this game. Oh. That's why you drive looking in the direction of travel. Ooh, lag spike. Ah, that's where all the mesas went. Just over the hill. There's still like none out there though. Oh. And I dread the day windscreens are smashable in this game because that would have been the end of that one. Oh, hang on. There we are, attached. Yeah, I've noticed when you crash while towing a car, a lot of the damage actually gets transferred to the car for some reason. Which I guess can be handy. Hang on, someone's responded to my post. Right, sorry about that. Oh. I love how if the odometer pops out, you can see just how fast you were going when it did fall out. Oh. Okay, we have a problem. Okay, solved. It's like seeing a moose with its antlers stuck. No. Sometimes you really gotta yank the steering wheel to get a direction you want to go. Oh, lag spike. Lag pike. Pike is in the fish. I used to say that a lot, lag pike. It was kind of funny. Oh, look at that. Mansion. Should we check it out or nah? Yeah? Alright. Oh, it's... the garden's full of grass. Oh, you know, this'll have so much nice furniture for me. Alright, we'll just come right here. Lim. 422. Anything we need from this? Don't think so. Another radio, I guess. Yeah, I am gonna go inside as well. Alright, what else? What else can we pinch? Ah, yeah. Speedometer and odometer. We'll stick those in the car. Ooh, nice couch. We already have one, though. Should I take some of these pots? I think they're kind of fragile. Maybe not. What's this? Oil. Definitely going to be pinching some chairs. Since these chairs are kind of fancy. How many chairs do we need? Probably just a few. And this is the only structure these chairs can... Oh, bad. This is the only structure these chairs can spawn at. Alright, back inside. I think just 2 is probably enough. Not much in the bathroom. Should probably turn the lights on, actually. Where's the light switch? This it? Yeah, there we are. Nice chandelier. If only we could pinch that. There's a perfectly placed shovel. Some kind of hideous AI art. Kind of sad they chose that option. Oh, Shaz has shared the fans. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I've got some a bit newer than that. What, Westinghouse? Yeah, those are the finger removers. One sec. Yeah, those can be quite dangerous, those fans. And not just mechanically, electrically as well. Make sure they're safe. Ooh. Weird spot for a bed. We'll take this bike basket though. Oh, you can't hold that one in your inventory. It's a shame. Should I take some of these pots? I'm kinda conflicted, because on one hand, they could be good decoration, but on the other hand... Oh. More durable than I expected. I mean, it is less strong than a toilet, so... What else do we have? Bits and pieces. Yeah, not much. Another bike basket. Right, time to check the basement, or should we check the second floor first? It's a weird spot for a fridge. It's kind of difficult to get to, don't you think? I mean, I kind of understand having one in the basement, but... Oh, sunglasses. Now it looks like an Apple II game. Except much higher graphical quality. A skeleton? If only we could just take the skull, then we could reenact a Shakespeare play. It's a bus headlight. A TV. Yeah, there's not going to be much around here. Yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what I need to do? I need to make it even more. Commodore 64 color palette. Now everything's even more green. Actually, it's not much different. It kind of looks better with the glasses on. Yeah, I think the glasses effect overrides the Commodore color palette effect. This does make it look very grungy, though. Alright, let's set this back to normal. Right. Books, this is what we want. I'm gonna take so many books from this place. Right, I need a thing to put them in. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Can't really get up there easily. You know what? We'll use the coffin. We'll fill this coffin with books, I guess. Just a single bar of chocolate. Right. Might be overkill, but... And the frame rate's not liking this. Just gotta stock up. This one's good. Is it just me or is this really lagging the game out? What do you reckon? Should that be enough? That's enough for a modest home library, right? (14 FPS) isn't really optimal frame rate. It is not. I'd say that's enough. Oh, it's too heavy to move now. Ah well, we'll just push it. There's so much literature. Right. This is how we get it out of the building. Oh, there we go. My plan is to just throw it out that window. Out there. There we are. Actually, does this? No, that's not openable. Alright. Yes! Do you know what we'll do? I think we'll just... Okay, this might be a problem. But I think I have the solution. There we are, just like that. Right on this side, why not? There. No. Okay. There we go. That's good enough. I really should just unload all the books into the car, rather than drag the coffin around. Yeah, that'd be the smart thing to do. Alright, let's just throw all these in here. There's really no point to having these other than decoration, so... Right. Okay, I'd say... That's enough. Wow, such speed. That rabbit just ran into a tree. Oh, my door came off. And everything in there kind of just flew out. Well, I'm not going back for that, whatever it is. I think it's the old engine. Who needs that? This Golf engine would never let us down. Yep, still got a radiator. Gotta make sure, because if we didn't have a radiator, then yes, it would let us down. Should probably save now too. There we are. Hang on one sec. Oh, lag spike. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay away from the light poles. What are we at now? 4,115, I think. 19. Not bad. It's over 100 kilometers in one stream. That's better than I usually do. Well, we gotta go around that. Because there's no way this would fit underneath. Alright, see you later, ants. Thanks for stopping by and for the follow. I'll probably wrap things up soon as well. Glad you liked it. You know what? I think we might start planning out a raid, maybe. If anyone has any suggestions for streamers to raid, feel free to let me know. Shrimp Socks is on? Okay. Thanks, Chaz. I think we'll give them a raid. In a few minutes' time. Because I want to sleep through this night first. Here we are. What's that? That's 4,135. Not bad. Just getting the raid set up. Okay, there we go. Alright, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you to Carl for the subscription, and Ants for the follow, and everyone else for just being here, really. I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.